Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man Druuill, and I'm back at you with another video. You already know what we about to talk about today. Never beg people for a seat at the table when you could build your own. Prepare your own meal and feed yourself. All right, never beg people for a seat when you could build your own table, prepare your own meal, and feed yourself. All right, you could do things for yourself. You don't have to beg anybody. You don't have to have anybody help you. If people want to help you, if people want to support, that's cool. As they say, if they're not supporting, they ain't important. If people don't want to support, if people don't want to help, if people don't want to be a part of what you have going on, that's cool. You do it yourself. You don't let that stop you. You don't allow that to make you quit. All right? Look at what other people are doing. You don't have to beg to be a part of what they're doing. If somebody has something going on, if you see something that somebody's doing, that's cool. If they don't want you to be a part of it, that's cool. Start your own. There's nothing wrong with implementing the same structure that somebody else got, putting in the same methods. But as long as you're not taking what they're doing or stealing what they're doing, you're good. All you got to do is do your own thing. You can set it up a similar way or set it up any type of way that's close to that, just so it could be successful without infringing on anybody's ideas. You don't have to take what they're doing word for word or style for style, whatever it is they're doing. You could do your own thing, but what you do is you use what works. You do what works. That's what everybody does. Everybody sees so what people do, and they do what works. All right, if nobody took from anybody, it wouldn't be anything out here, and people wouldn't be creating anything. Everybody uses creative people always use a little bit of what somebody else has put out before them. Everybody does it, but you put your own spin on it. You do your own thing with it. You make it your own style, and then you put it out. All right, you do your thing with it, and that's the most important part. Just doing you and being you, and that should flow easily. If not, you may have to work on yourself, and you may have to find out who you are and whatever that means to you. But never beg, okay? Don't beg to be a part of anything anybody got going on. If they want you to be a part of what they're doing, cool. They want to do business with you, that's cool. If not, there's other people out there that you could work with. Or you could, like I said, you could do your own thing. Everybody has started their own thing that has been turned down before. All right, there's plenty of people that have been turned down. So many people have been turned down, they just said, forget it, I'm going to start my own. All right, there's plenty of people that went out there and did their own thing, and they believed in themselves, and it worked. Okay, there's plenty of people out there. What you have to do is you have to believe in yourself just like everybody else did. All right. Everybody else at one point when they were starting out, they believed in themselves. There might have been somebody who told them that they couldn't do it. They didn't believe that. There might have been somebody out there who said that's crazy. They didn't believe that. What you have to do is you have to know that you can do it. If you think you can, and you know how to do it, and you got the right idea of what you want to do, and you could do it the right way, and you believe that you could be successful, anything is possible. All right, if you do something the right way and you believe in yourself and you believe that you could be successful, then you could achieve whatever it is that you want. And that's what everybody else is doing. People are believing in themselves. They know what they're doing. They know what they want to do. They set it up how they're setting it up, and then they implement their idea. They put it out for it to be bought, or they put it out for it to be listened to or streamed, or whatever they're doing, whatever their idea is. They're putting it together, they're putting it out, and whatever it is, it's important enough for people to gravitate to it, that is working for them in a way that is successful. So whatever they're doing, they're getting the type of result they want. So you could put something out, you could create something to get the type of result that you want. All you have to do is do it. All you have to do is try, find out what works, trial and error. Don't give up. If you see something that doesn't work, try something different. Look up what does work, research what does work, find out what other people are doing. Find your own style within that. All right, find your own style within that method, but never put yourself in the position to where you feel somebody is better than you. All right, all they are is somebody that took the time, improved themselves, put themselves in the position that they wanted to be in, and now they're there. At one time they were down, and now they got up. So if you stay down, if you do what you need to do while during your downtime or your down moments, then you'll be up. Okay, eventually you'll be up, but you can't just say, you know what, I'm down, I'll never be up. You can't do that. Don't curse yourself like that. Don't do that to yourself. All right, you don't have to feel that way about it just because you're not where you want to be yet. All right, building your own table, uh, feeding yourself, preparing your own meal, that takes time. Being able to create something that you could eat off of, it takes time, but it's worth it. All right, it's worth it to be able to create something that you could eat off of, that you could provide for yourself with. You know what? I got this idea. When I put this out, I could feed myself. You know what? I've been feeding myself. Now I could feed my family, or I could feed a family. I could provide for a family. All right, that's how I see it. And then if you could provide for a family, you could provide for a village. So basically, all you have to do is just keep working on you, keep focused on you, and then you'll be able to put yourself in a position. Like Nipsey Hussle said, you have something to contribute. Everybody got something to contribute. It's something that you're good at. It's something that you could do, that you could provide for you. All right, it's something that you know. So it's got to be something that you know. It's something that's in you that you could use, that you could provide for yourself. You could prepare a meal for you. You don't have to do anything that anybody else is doing. You don't have to, oh man, I can't be a part of what they got going on. What am I going to do now? Nah, do you. That's what you're going to do now. All right, all you got to do is use your mind. Everybody that's doing what they want to do is just using their mind. You know what? I got this idea. I think this is going to work. That's where it all starts, with an idea in their mind. I've been thinking. I got this idea. I think if I put this out, I think people will like it. I think it'll work. I think I can get a lot of hits off of it. I think I can get a lot of responses off of it. You know what? If I do this, I think it could help change some lives. Could possibly change my life. So, you know what? It may not be what somebody might want it to be, but I'm not going to worry about that. However I feel about it, that's the energy I'm putting behind it. If I feel that way about it, that's the energy I'm putting behind it. If I think it's going to work, that's what I'm putting behind it. I'm putting behind it. I think it's going to work. I'm putting behind it. I think I can do it. I'm putting behind it. I believe I can be successful. I'm putting behind it. I know I could be successful. Those are all the things I'm putting behind it. If you put all those things behind your dream, it's gonna be just as powerful as you are. Because however you feel about it, that's how everybody else is gonna look at it. That's how they're gonna feel about it. How do you feel about it? All right. And with all that power in you, with all that with all that energy in you, what do you look like being upset because you can't be a part of what somebody else got going on? What do you even look like giving that a second thought? No, okay, cool. I'll go do my own thing. I'll go work on mine. What I could do is just as good as yours. Might even be better. It might even be better. How do I know if I don't try? You got to sit down. You got to put those ideas on paper. Tell yourself you can do it. Tell yourself you're going to do it. See yourself doing it in your mind. And then go after it. All right? Actually do it. Go after it. Even if you have to do a little bit each day. Even if you're terrible at it. Do it until you get it right. All right? There's nothing wrong with doing something until you get it right. If you're bad at it, get good at it. Get good at it. If you're bad at it, get good at it. All right. But you can do you. All is not lost because you missed the ride on somebody else's train. All right. You weren't meant to ride that train. You weren't meant to get on that train. All right. God has something better for you, most definitely. And it's your gift. All right. That's what God had for you. They didn't accept you. They rejected you. They're going to regret it later. Why? Because your gift is going to be what they needed in the future, but they didn't see it. See, God will send you to people, and people will reject you, but all it is for you to bring out what God wants you to see in yourself. And then later on, when you put yourself in a position, when you get solid, when you get to where you need to get, people will see you, try to call you back. Hey, you want to let me think about that. Let me think about that. I don't know. Let me think about that. I'll get back to you. It's a good idea. Everything looks good. You know, I see what you're trying to do, but I got my own thing going on now, remember? But I might could take a look at it. And that's how it's going to be. People are going to be coming back trying to get you to do this and trying to get you to do that, and you're going to have your own thing going on. So don't sweat it. Don't let it bother you. All right? Don't let it affect you. Stay focused. All right? Stay focused and keep working on what you got going on. All right? If no one else sees it, you have to see it. If no one else believes in it, you believe in it. Because that's what's going to keep going. That's what's going to give you the power to keep going. Why are you doing it? You're doing it because you feel good about it. Why are you doing it? You're doing it because you believe in it. Why are you doing it? You're doing it because you believe it'll change your life. Why are you doing it? You believe it'll help change some lives. Why are you doing it? Literally, you have to sit down and ask yourself, dig deep. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? And then that will keep you motivated. That will help keep you disciplined when you don't feel like doing it. When you're having a crappy day, when it feels like everything is forcing you to quit, when it feels like everything is making you want to stop, you'll be like, yo, why am I doing this? And that'll give you the energy you need to keep going, because you'll be able to beat up all those things. All right, don't be depressed. Beat depressed. You'll be beating the depression up. Why am I doing this? Everything's trying to depress you. Everything's trying to press you, put you down. All right, the pressure of life, you gotta fight it. You can't let it fight you. All right, can't let it get to you. You have to be tough. You gotta keep going. You gotta fight that. All right, fight that. And when you keep fighting, and when you don't give up, and you don't quit, and you keep putting your own thing out there, and you end up building your own thing and having your own brand and having your own business, having your own name, having your own resources and all that, having everything that you saw everybody else with, putting it in your face, showing you things. Like, people will draw you in, show you what they're doing, and won't even let you be a part of it. Yeah, look, this is what I got going on. Show it to you, ask you questions, get you all souped up, gassed up about it. And you'll be like, oh, yeah. They might even talk to you about some things that you're good at that would help them with what they got going on. People real devious, try to suck you in just so they could put you down. And be like, nah, we don't need no help, bro. We good. Nah, man, we got, appreciate it, bro. Nah, man, we good. We got it, bro. Nah. Trying to play you out. People do that all the time, trying to put you down because they see something greater in you than they see in themselves, and they know that in the future, if you keep going, if you don't give up, you could potentially surpass them. That's why they wouldn't even put you on the team, because they'd be too worried about that. If they try to get you to work, if you tried to get them to work with you, or if you tried to work with them, they'd be too busy. They would be too busy worried about you trying to get ahead further than them. Yo, man, I don't know if this person is going to work out. I don't know if they're going to work out. I know you've heard that before, Light Being. I don't know if it's going to work out. They're too worried about you surpassing them. They're too worried about you going further than them, because you go harder than them. So if you know you go harder than them, right? If you know you go harder than them, if you know that they wouldn't want you around for long anyway, because you may potentially outshine the master by accident, not even on purpose, why not build your own table, prepare your own meal, and feed yourself? You can do it. If you put your mind to it, you really can. It takes work. You got to figure out, what do I want to do? What am I going to do? How am I going to do it? And then you take a shot at it every single day. You improve every single day. You work on yourself every single day. Make yourself better. Learn what you need to learn. Study what you need to study. Improve in the areas you need to improve in. When you're not good enough, you become good enough. When it should have been better, you go back and make it better. No matter how tired you are, no matter how much you don't feel like doing it, you push yourself to do it, because nobody else is going to do it. You have to get it done, so that way you could be better and have a better product, and be able to deliver a better service. You got to do that. And the more you keep doing that, the more you're going to become better. It's like you're in the gym. People push more weight, then they push more weight, then they push more weight. The more you push yourself, the more you're going to be able to do, and the easier it's going to be able to be. All right, for real. Push through the I don't feel like it. Push through the fatigue. Push through the lethargic. The what's it? What do you call it? The lethargy or whatever? How the weird word? The lethargicness. I don't know if that's a word, but I know there's lethargy. Push through that. Okay, whichever it is, push through it. All right, push through anything you got to push through to get you to get up and get moving. Okay, because there's things that are weighing you down, whether it be mental, whether it be spiritual, whether it be something that happened that's on your mind that you got to let go so you could become creative. Because there's certain things out there that are eating on your style, certain things out there that are feeding on your style, and you gotta be able to have a clear mind and be able to be at peace so you could be able to do your best work, so you could be able to deliver your best job. And so you may have to meditate, you may have to clear your mind, you may have to go for a walk, go outside, let the sun hit you, hear the birds chirp. Okay, you may have to go clear out some toxicness, some toxicity, some negative energy, so that way you could get your creative spirit back up, and so that way you could do the best job and put out the work that you know you could put out. And so you could think clearly, all right, and get all those negative forces off of you and your creative abilities, because they're trying to eat them up and they're trying to make sure that you don't get things done. Unfortunately, you got to fight. You have to fight to keep going. You have to fight to push through things so that way you can get things done. Pray the negative energy off of you so you can get things done. It's going to be like that when you're building your own table, but you can do it. You can prepare for yourself. You can feed yourself. If you believe that you can do it, you can make it happen. Thank you for watching this video. Smash that like button, smash that share button, and smash that subscribe button. Okay, we're entrepreneurs on this channel. Okay, we do for ourselves. All right, we don't ask anybody for anything. We don't need anything from anybody. We don't beg anybody for anything. We do for ourselves because we believe in ourselves, because we have God in us and we know we can. And with that power, we use that power to do whatever it is that we want to achieve in life. Okay, everybody have a beautiful day. God bless you. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see everybody in the next video. Druuill out.